Good afternoon, folks. How you all doing? Well, guys, back with another match day vlog. Scottish Cup Derby Day special today. Right, first off, guys, I'm going to get some things out in the open. I'm not going to lie, guys, my confidence has taken an almighty knot over the last couple of days. Obviously, made a video yesterday about the transfer dealings, obviously, at Hibs and Hearts. Obviously, Rare Ass coming in yesterday, and obviously Stephen Naismith going in at Hearts as well. I'm not going to lie, the Stephen Naismith transfer has taken me completely by surprise, to be honest. Now, granted, as I argued yesterday, how much fit is he going to be? How much sharp is he going to be? To be quite honest with you, I really don't know. I know for a fact that the guy's not played football in a long time, but obviously this is a big match today. It's a big match in general. It's a big match for the fans. He's obviously going to want to make himself as well known as possible. And so it does make for an interesting kind of derby today, to be honest. As I say, you know, we're unbeaten in 9 now, which is fantastic. I said in my last video as well, my last derby vlog, that I wasn't sure if the rhythm was going to stick with Hibs or if we were going to lose it. Now, obviously, there was a lot of contentious things that happened in that last derby. Obviously, with the goal that should have been given, wasn't given. Hearts had a strong claim for a penalty, that wasn't given. Yeah, it was a point away from home in the league, which was good. Today's completely different. I do think there will be goals today. I don't know how I feel about it. My prediction at this moment in time, to be quite honest, if you offered me a 1-0 win for Hibs, I would bite your handle for it, and that is the gospel truth. I do think we're good enough to get the win today. As I said today, you know, I've been talking all day on Facebook and things like that about the derby, that today I think will come down to who battles more. Now, obviously, historically, that's been Hearts that have been doing that in derby matches. It always seemed to be they were up for it a wee bit more than what we were. Whereas in the last 9 derbies, it's been Hibs who have been up for it. And I don't expect that to change. I don't expect that to change. I really do think Lenny will have them up for the game, probably more than what... I'm not going to say more than what Craig Levein will, because Craig Levein's Hearts through and through. Do you know what I mean? He knows... sorry. He knows how much this match means. So I'm not going to say that he's not going to have his players up for it. He will. Just the way that I look at it is, obviously, a bar Naismith, I don't know where the goal threat's coming from. I said before they signed Stephen Naismith, I thought the only chance they were going to get a goal was through a set play, because I didn't see, or unless it was an absolute worldie, because I just didn't see where the goal threat was coming from. Now they've got Naismith in there, but for the points that I've just put across there, I don't know how much he's got to put into the game. I really don't know. But I do think we have got a really good chance. My things for today is, do we start with Rocky in goals, or do we give Scott Bain a chance? Do we give Jamie McLaren his debut? Have we got Stokes here? Is he available? I don't know. Is Rare Ass due for a debut? I don't know. As I say, I mean, this all makes for interesting viewing, I suppose, for the neutral. As I say, if you offered me a 1-0 win for Hibs now, I'd bite your handle for it, I'm not going to lie. And I do hope that that's going to be the case. But yeah, I think we've approached the game probably in the right way as well. You know, Lenny's obviously had a lot to say on the whole Stokes situation. I was watching a press conference on YouTube the other day, and I felt he handled himself really well. You know, he gave quite intelligent answers. He wasn't going into too much detail, but he wasn't deflecting either, which was quite good, I thought. So it makes for an interesting kind of game as well. One great bit of news, I think, coming out of Easter Road recently is, I was reading the paper today, and the fact that Hibs will not be selling John McGinn in this transfer window. He said that he's going to discuss things with his family and his agent at the end of the season, and he's open to the idea of extending his Hibs contract, which I think is fantastic. John McGinn, the fact that he's 23 years old, he's a full Scotland internationalist, he's been the best, probably one of the best midfielders that Scotland has to offer, bar maybe the midfielders outside Celtic, really. And as I argued in an earlier vlog as well, you know, there's all this chat about the fact, well, he's going to Celtic, but unfortunately, if John McGinn keeps putting in the performances that he's putting in, especially against the likes of Celtic, it's just going to make his stock rise even more. So who's to say that Celtic are even going to be able to afford him? You know what I mean? I mean, I know a lot of Hearts supporters go, oh, you're deluded if you think John McGinn's worth $5 million. Well, why can't he be worth $5 million? He's a full Scotland internationalist, 23 years old. As I say, one of the best midfielders the country has to offer. Why can't he be worth $5 million? When you bear in mind that Scottish football's been getting shortchanged for a long time in terms of you know, transfer fees and everything like that, especially coming from down south. If you look at Liam Boyce, who obviously at Ross County last season was scoring goals for fun. I think he was only outscored by Dembele and Griffiths. I could be wrong in that stat, but I don't think that I am. But you know, he goes down to Burton Albion for £500,000. Middlesbrough signed Brett Assombalonga from Nottingham Forest, who didn't score half as many goals as what Liam Boyce did, for £15 million. So I didn't quite understand that. But as I say, I think it was intelligent what Lenny done at the time, because obviously he said live on the telly, we want $5 million for him, we believe he's worth $5 million. And since then, I think Hibs are actually sticking to their guns and saying, well, if you want him, come to the table with a serious offer. You know, stop trying to shortchange us, sort of thing. So that's great for that point of view. But sorry, folks, I'm getting sidetracked a wee bit. As I say, my predictions for the game today, if you offered me 1-0, I'd bite your hand off for it. We're just going to have to wait and see who battles that wee bit more, that wee bit heavier. Hopefully, it's going to be Hibs that do it. We'll hopefully be in the hat for the next round of the Cup. But we shall see what happens. But I'm going to leave the vlog at this point, guys, until after the match, and we'll see what happens. But please, in that time, just remember that one thing and that one thing only. Come on, the Hibs. Come on, the Hibs. Come on! Hi, folks. Guys, I think the title of the video says it pretty well, to be honest. Absolutely devastated to lose that game today. Especially when, you know, the fact that I felt that, to me, the game had 0-0 written all over it. I don't think any team can really say, you know, I was going to say, you know, I didn't think they deserved to win, but coming to think of it, you know, probably in that second half performance, I think Hearts deserved to probably edge it, to be honest. You know, Hibs had a good chance. Martin Boyle had 2 fantastic chances for Hibs today, and I think it really should have took them at least one. But you know, it wasn't to be, sort of thing. So I can't have many complaints, to be honest. We weren't good enough today. Nowhere near good enough. I think that the whole thing about the derby today was, it should have been, yeah, hotly contested. You know, I don't think any player today, you know, would have said that they didn't do well. I think Hibs were really poor in certain areas of the pitch. I wasn't impressed with Efe Ambrose today. Stevenson, for me, had a really quiet game, but then on top of that, I thought we were really quite toothless up front. Slivka had a really poor first half for me, and I don't know what we were playing for, to be honest. I really think that I actually think we're playing for the draw, to be honest with you. But it wasn't to be. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, that's the first defeat in 10 derby matches now. 9 derby matches now. And to be honest with you, I'd said at the start of the video, I felt it was coming to an end after the last, after the last one as well. I felt it was coming to an end, and at the end of the day, it's came to an end now. It doesn't matter. We just have to move on. We just have to move on and concentrate on the, concentrate on the end of the season now. And I mean, it's gutting. Of course it is. It's never ever nice to lose a derby, especially in that manner as well. It was a really, really poor goal to concede, especially the fact that I felt that Hibs, as much as we were toothless up front, I just felt that Hearts were really poor on the ball as well. I mean, that's me. Again, I'm just trying to be as honest and as balanced as I possibly can. I don't believe that we were great. We were poor. We were poor. And, I'd say that, again, said at the start of the video, it would have came down to the the individual battles, the 50-50s, who were going to win that, who were going to win the battles, and Hearts players did that today. They're right back. That boy Mitchell, he had a really good game today. He should have. I think he should have scored, to be honest. But it was Rocky making a great save that meant that he couldn't score. But as I say, I mean, it's disappointing. It's disappointing to lose a derby at any point. You know, never mind after such a great run. But yeah, we'll move on. You know, we'll move on for this. We'll get stronger. I think, you know, there's still a couple of weeks left in January. I do think another striker is a priority, to be honest. Another striker for me is going to be the priority. As I say, I mean, I want to talk about Jamie McLaren, but I really can't because, you know, to me he's an unknown quantity. I don't really know anything about him. Would he have made a great deal of difference today? I don't know, to be honest. But as I say, for me, a striker's going to be the priority. You know, yeah, we're probably going to go into work tomorrow, and you know, Hearts supporters are probably going to rub us as much as possible. And to be fair, you know, they were always going to do that, and we've been doing that to them for a long time, so we can't have any complaints, guys. Yeah, it's disappointing, but as I say, I mean, we'll move on. We'll move on for this. We'll get better. We'll get stronger. We just have to make sure that the next time they come to Easter Road that we end up giving them a good doing as well. So we'll see. But as I say, I mean, yeah, disappointing, but it was coming. You know, it was coming. As I say, I felt that for the whole game, we should have done a lot better than what we did. You know, I felt that for the whole game, every loose ball, every 50-50 a Hearts player was winning it. So for that basis, I can't really take the derby win away from them. It was a really poor goal to concede, but it's just, you know, it's the way it is. But anyway, I'm going to leave the vlog there just now, guys. As I say, disappointed. I think it's coming through in my voice now. But as I say, we'll move on. You know, we'll get better, we'll get stronger, and we'll just need to go to the next game all nice the next week, and we'll see what happens. But anyway, guys, I've got to leave it there, and just remember that one thing and that one thing only. Come on the Hibs, come on the Hibs.